Stream Hustle, presented by Gamefiili, where we talk tips and strategies to monetize your game stream and turn your playtime into pay time. In today's video, we're going to be covering a few things. But whenever we get started, kind of flustered because we are off the cuff. Remember, I don't sit here and do a lot of research to kind of plan what I bring to you as much as I wanted to bring you authenticity. Okay. So in today's video, we're going to cover something that I covered a few videos back. I had one of my students say that they kind of got it, but they didn't. They wanted me to kind of elaborate. They were talking about their what an affiliate partner is and how you can make money as a streamer using programs that companies have put in place where you partner with them and actually earn money doing that. Now, one of them that we're most familiar with is the Twitch affiliate program. Now, I'm not affiliated with Twitch in any way. Excuse me very much. Let me button this collar. I'm not affiliated with Twitch in any way, but they do have one of the highest paying affiliate programs out there right now that I know of, and that's at 50% affiliate commission. Now, what that means is if you get a affiliate partnership with Twitch, if you get up to I think it's 50 followers and so many view hours and comments and stuff like that, and they'll give you an affiliate ship. If you do get affiliate partner with Twitch, how do you make money? The way you make money is to get people to come watch your stream and to follow you. I mean, it's not just ad revenue. We're talking about affiliate partnership, the part where if they subscribe to your channel, Twitch gets so much and you get so much. That's a 50% split. So if the membership is, I think they're $7 to $10 a month. I'm not quite sure, but if the membership is $10 a month, then you get 5, they get 5. Okay, that's a really good split. Now, there's other companies out there that give better splits, but as far as a split in an affiliate marketing program, that's pretty good. 50% is really good. Most companies there's some companies give 1% to 3%, maybe 10%. So 50% is really good. So if you're out there and you're doing research and you're looking for affiliate partner programs that you can make the most money out of for the least amount of effort. So if you've got to talk to 10 people and you get one person to buy this, whatever that is, you get one person to buy it, would you rather get 50% of $100 or 50% of $1? You see the difference? If you're selling something and you're selling it and it's a $10 membership and you get 50% and it's recurring, that's the great thing. The longer they stay with your channel, the longer they keep their subscription up through your channel, the more you get paid. So that's 50% recurring. So if you have let's just say you get 200 diehard fans that subscribe, right? And there's lots of people out there get way more subscriptions than that. Let's say you just get 200 at $5 a piece. What is that, like $1,000 a month in subscription payouts? That's not bad at all. But for those of you who haven't started the journey, or those of you who have started the journey but maybe aren't building the audience as fast as you want to, that's what today's video is going to be about. Okay, we're going to talk about a great way for you to do some outreach and find people to jump over and at least get you enough followers to get you to that Twitch affiliate ship, and maybe even enough viewers to get you there. And in our first video, we talked about how you can turn a tap on, and like turn it on the faucet, and it just be nothing but followers coming out of it. And there's lots of ways that you can get followers, but the hardest way to get followers is through organic traffic. And what that is where you sit there for hours on end going into social media accounts and saying, hey, come check out my stuff, or hey, I like your stuff, engaging with people. This is the most time consuming way for you to build your audience. Now, if you've got some money and you can go out and outsource that, like we talked about in another video, we talked about Fiverr and how you can outsource some of these things. If you can outsource the growth, which you can for just a few dollars, it's very inexpensive for you to get help. It really is. Fiverr has made it to where you can pay $5 and somebody will help you out. Okay, now a lot of them they charge more, and they do. And the more money you've got, the more opportunity you got. This is the land of money and opportunity, right? No matter what country you live in now, it's all about money and opportunity. Okay, so I've actually hired people on Fiverr that were in different countries all over the world for $5 that actually promoted my link for me. Went out and done some SEO stuff on my link for me. It's amazing what you can get done is what I'm saying with just a few dollars if you don't have time. Now, one of the most time consuming, back to what I was saying, one of the most time consuming ways for you to for you to build your following is for you to sit in front of your phone, your PC, and just sit there and, ask people to come follow you. You're constantly in a group or something. It's a lot of work. It doesn't feel like work, but once you get into doing it for a long period of time and you realize that you have to do this for a dedicated amount of time every day, you realize how much work it is. Like tech support, my wife, my partner, she does a lot of our marketing side, and she will on a weekend sit on Saturday and Sunday and build 30 days worth of posts so that she can schedule those out Sunday afternoon, and then our whole month is covered for posts. Okay, she only had to spend 2 days doing it, but she got 30 days worth of posts put out. Okay, and she puts them in a scheduler, and those go out. Every day. Okay, those go out every day. They drop every day at the time she wants them to. Now, she did that. Now, what happens if she went over to Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer, wherever your place is? Fiverr's just the one that I found that starts at $5. And she hired like 3 people. Let's say she hired 4 people at $5 a piece to do 10 of those posts each. Now she's got 40 posts. She paid $20 and she doesn't have to worry about anything. Sorry, there's a loud car outside our office. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but it's sitting right outside our office. But she paid $20 and she's got all 30 days worth of content built. Now she'll have to go through and edit and tell them what she wants and what she don't want. So she's still going to spend probably an hour or 2 total from the time of describing to them what she wants, to them sending it to her making any revisions and sending it back to them. That's probably going to take her about an hour. Now what we've done is just through outsourcing, we've taken 2 days worth of work and turned them into about an hour. Okay, now it cost us $20, but we didn't have to do all those posts ourselves. Okay, now you can do the same thing. You want to outsource your posts. A lot of us, we stream and then we've got this video that we don't really know what to do with, so we just go start posting it in places. They've told us to get clips out of it and stuff like that. That's great too. But then what do you do with the clips? You just start posting them, right? And you're not getting a lot of traffic off of those. You might get some likes and stuff like that. I know one guy, he's got like 3,000 likes on one post, one of his game posts, and or his game clips. He's got over 3,000 likes to this one, and he's a new student, but he's got over 3,000 likes to this one, yet no one from it he didn't tell anyone to go to his gamer nucleus to check out his other stuff, he didn't let anybody know where to see him. I mean, it was Twitch. He told him to go to his Twitch, but there was so much more opportunity that was missed in that one video, because if he had over 3,000 people go through that one video in a matter of a day or 2, then that's 3,000 people that may have clicked over and seen his gamer nucleus and then said, hey, I spend more time on TikTok than I do Twitch. I'm going to follow you on TikTok. And now he's got a follower on TikTok that originally found him on Twitch. Or he's got a new follower on Facebook Gaming that originally found him on TikTok. You see what I'm saying? As long as you're putting in your post to go to your gamer nucleus, you're covered. Because once they get to your gamer nucleus, they can find all the other places to go visit you. So if their favorite platform's Twitter and you're on Twitter, they know they can now go follow you on their favorite platform, the platform they're the most comfortable with. Now, You can tell them where to go, but chances are the only place you're going to get them to actually go see you is one place up front. Then they need to be able to make a choice as to where they want to be. So if you tell them to go to your Twitch, and you've got people that don't even use Twitch that see your post on, let's say you put a post on Facebook about your Twitch, and or your TikTok about your Twitch, and they see it, they jump over to your Twitch. Well, from Twitch, that's it. Game over. That's the end of the line. Dead end. Sign ahead. Dead end or dead end ahead. Right? Because once they hit Twitch, where do you tell them to go from there? Now, savvy gamers, you there out there that have been doing this a little while, probably figured out put a link in there so that you can at least tell them to go check out something, right? But what do? You tell them to go check out your, what is it, a link tree or something like that. Now, I'm not down in any of those. Those are great websites. They're free to use. I got some paid stuff on them. They're great little sites for you to have a miniature little site. But when you go to it, it's just a big old block of links. You know what we used to call that? A farm. Back in the day, we called that a farm. The reason, and Google banned them. Google made them where you couldn't even get on them. It would literally pop up, "This is a farm," warning. They've even shut them down. Now, the reason why they get away with it is because of the way they've structured it now. You pay for your little area, but it's still just a farm. And what that means is back whenever the internet was young, the way a lot of companies are a lot of, I'm not going to use that word, but the way a lot of people got hurt on the internet was they would type in, have you ever typed in a website name, and instead of the website coming up, you get this pop-up, or you get this pop-up of different links that you can click? You remember how annoying that was? You went to go to a website and you got a pop-up with all these different links you could click. Okay, and sometimes you'd even up on a site and it would just sit there and roll the links, and you could just scroll and scroll and scroll, and it just links. Okay, that was what was called a farm. They would literally go and say, "Come check out this restaurant," and they might have one restaurant name on there, like Guyzook's Restaurant, right? .com. And you'd go to it, and instead of being Guyzook'sRestaurant.com, had a list of 10 or 15 or 30 links that were, get your car insurance here, get your pool fixed here, and that's annoying. Okay, to me, that's what some of these companies out there are telling gamers to do, is to build a farm. And even though they're not as frowned upon as they used to be, it's still just a bunch of links to tell people where to go, right? It's not unique, and almost every gamer that's out there has thought this is the way to do it because no one else has told them anything else. So what you end up with is a bunch of gamers with farms everywhere. And look, how unique is it? Go ahead, get that cough out. Tech Support's got a cough. So how unique is it to come to a page that's got a bubble with your big old smiley face up there, and then it's just got links under it? Right? There's lots of links. Lots of links. Whatever you want to put on there, right? Your merch, your partners, your this, your this, your this. And that's how it looks. Now, it's a real pretty background. I'm probably not in the shot right now, but there's a really pretty background to it, right? Like they give you multiple colors back there, right? But it's not unique, really. The only uniqueness to it's the links. Okay? What is the difference? What happened to export? It died? What is the difference between one of those accounts where you just got a bunch of links and gamer nucleus? Either way, you're going to learn how to build one. You can go learn how to build one of those link pages, or you can learn how to build your website and then turn that website into a gamer nucleus and look professional. Now, I'm going to show you the difference in this link thing and a gamer nucleus, okay? The gamer nucleus is just like the link thing. They all look the same, and my eraser's starting to die. Y'all see that? That eraser's crap. But it's basically the same thing. Every gamer will get the same blueprint, the same pattern. And the reason I did that is because I wanted it to become familiar to your audience when they came to you. This is a gamer. This is a gamer. This is a gamer. You understand? Now, we've got other programs that teach podcasters and influencers how to do this also. And theirs is structured the same way. So when they come to it, they can look at it and say, okay, this is a podcaster, an influencer, or a gamer. Okay? We're niching you out so that when people come to your website, your gamer nucleus, they know exactly what it is. They know exactly where to find everything. Okay? Even though it's uniquely touched by you, it's going to have your graphics, your logos, your designs. It's also got a basic blueprint. Like we all know a house is built from the ground up, right? That's the basic blueprint. So I help you through the basic blueprint. Then I put some advanced things together, like maybe some nice showers in there and stuff, which is your partners. I do a lot of work for you along the way and walk you through how to get that done. By the time you're done, you have more than just a house. You have a house with all the amenities you need to succeed. Okay? Now, here's the difference. Whenever you come to a gamer nucleus, all of them look the same now. This is your website. We're going to do just the top of the fold. I'm not going to talk about below. You know, when you scroll down, the first thing you see when you come to the website. Okay? Everybody can see that. Let me get behind the camera and make sure it's lined up. Okay. Tech support says we're good. All right. So, whenever they come to your page, of course, here's the little search bar up here, or the little bar up here, right? This is your awesome website.com. So whatever your gamer tag is, right, it's going to be right there across the top, HTTP, whatever, right? First thing they see is an introductory video. What we did is we put a video on this side. When they first come in, it's like reading a book. When you first come in, you see it from the right to the left, okay, top to bottom. So the first thing I wanted you to see was a video of you as the awesome gamer explaining your gamer nucleus, why it's here, and your journey. Okay? What you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, and what you do to give back to your community. Things that you might have, Discords, private groups for your paying members, stuff like that. Stuff that, you know, you want to give them a good intro right there. Nothing, I mean, if you want to be short and sweet and to the point, great. If you're shy, you can do that. Maybe even build a video on Canva or something like that that you can put right there. But remember, this is your introductory video. This is the first thing that every person sees that comes here. You can change it when you want to. Think of it kind of like a story. Okay, like on Facebook, and I'm not associated, we have to say that, I'm not affiliated with Facebook, but think of it like a Facebook story. You can change this as much as you want to, or you can build what I call an evergreen one, which is you just make one that you're never going to have to change. It says who you are, what you stand for, the type of people you're looking for, who you want to join you in your journey. Pretty much it, okay? Now, this is a very important part of your gamer nucleus. This is where people decide whether or not they even want to stay on your page. Do I want to go see what Todd stands for? Okay, you know, now you've introduced yourself. You're Todd, aka, or you're awesome gamer, aka Todd, right? And thank you for joining my page. And we walk you through kind of what to say. You know, we don't give you exactly what to say, but we kind of give you some pointers and get you started so that you understand it's just a story. It's just you introducing yourself. That's all it is, right? This is where they will decide whether or not they want to stay on the page. Okay? If they decide they don't like you for some reason, or they don't want to be a part of your community for some reason, they're gone, and guess what? You don't have that headache. You don't have to worry about somebody griping that you said something you didn't, or getting into your community and just being toxic or anything like that. You don't have to worry about that. Most of your toxic people will leave because they know up front that they don't like you or they don't want to be around you, and that's okay because we don't want those people. Those people will go find people they do like, okay, in their gamer nucleuses. But we're concentrating on the people that come here and say, you know what? I really like Awesome Gamer, aka Todd. I think I'm going to check out the rest of his stuff. Okay, what else can I see on my gamer nucleus? Well, the next thing they can see is a video dead center of your gamer nucleus. That video, I'm not really good at play buttons. That video is maybe your most recent stream, your most recent clips, whatever. Now, I could sit here and get into your entire gamer nucleus. from your partnership tabs, your merchandise tabs, your setup tabs, look, even down here, you remember whenever I said you need one place to send them to so that they can choose where to follow you on their favorite platforms? Because not everybody loves TikTok. Not everybody loves Twitter. Not everybody loves Facebook. But each one of them have their own niche followings that love to go to those places. But how do you let an audience member know that jumped on your Twitch that they need to go see you in these other places and follow you in these other places? Well, you tell them to go to your gamer nucleus, because you can tell them 5 places, but they're going to get lost. Chances are they're not going to go anywhere else. So instead of sending them to your Twitch in the first place, you should have sent them to your gamer nucleus and then let them decide. But if you're on Twitch and you're talking to them, of course you want to send them to your nucleus. And I keep saying that, but for you guys, it's the website. If you ain't caught up yet, a gamer nucleus is a gamer's website, a website specifically designed for the gamer and the gamer audience. Okay, so I just call it a gamer nucleus because to me, the nucleus is the center. And this is the center of your universe. This is the center of your gaming platform, your gaming business or adventure, whatever you want to call it. This is the center. The reason it's the center is from this center location, there are buttons that I show you how to set up for every social media company, right? We got a lot of T's in there, right? I show you how to set them up for each one, even YouTube, and any other tabs you want to set up. We show you how to set those up. So whenever somebody comes here and they decide they like you, what happens next? Remember, here's your awesome video that says you're a great gamer and you appreciate them. And what happened? And they get to see a clip or a most recent stream that they can come watch right there on your site. And then what? They're like, man, I really like Awesome Gamer, aka Todd. I love YouTube. Do they got anything on YouTube? So they click that button, and guess what happens? It takes them to your YouTube page, where they can see your YouTube page. And guess what else happens? It doesn't close this page. It just opens another page. That way, when they're tired of looking at your YouTube stuff and they hit X to get out, guess what? It closes the tab and reopens this one where they can say, you know what? He's on Twitter. I think I'm going to follow him on Twitter. And they jump over and they follow Awesome Gamer, aka Todd, on Twitter. Now, do you see how this works? Okay, I'm going to break it down one more time. The way this works is if you can get the gamers, and I'm going to walk you through how to grow your audience. Not today, but there'll be a video tomorrow. If you can get them to your gamer nucleus, from there, that's the center of your universe. If you're on YouTube, go to my gamer nucleus. If you're on Twitch, go to my gamer nucleus. If you're on TikTok, go to my gamer nucleus. If you're on Twitter, go to my gamer nucleus. You see where I'm going? If you're on Insta, go to my gamer nucleus. Every network gets pointed to your gamer nucleus. Every post gets pointed at your gamer nucleus. Okay, just like you were pointed at your Twitch page. Try to get people to go there if you're doing that. And if you're not, that's probably a lot of reason why you ain't got growth. You're not letting people know you're there. When's the last time you went to the movies and saw a movie you'd never heard of? No trailers, no nothing. You didn't look it up. You got to the movie. You just went to the movies, picked a random movie, and went in and watched it. You didn't care. You don't. You don't, and neither does anyone else, right? I mean, there might be a guy in there that's seen every movie, and he's just going to go watch them all again. He don't care which one he sees. But people don't just go to the movies on a random day and pick a random movie just to watch it, right? That's not an average thing that people do. You're not going to waste your movie. What happens? You waste your money on a movie you didn't want to see, right? Okay, so the same thing happens for the audience and you. If they can see that you've got posts out there, trailers, if they can see that you've got media out there that they can watch before they come to you, like Hollywood's been doing to us for 100 years, trailers, magazine ads, posts, whatever you want to call them, Hollywood's been right there putting them in front of us so we would go see that movie. And how many times, and I want you to think about that overnight concept and how people think, oh, I'm going to run this post, or I'm going to put these posts out there, and tomorrow I'm going to wake up with all these people. You realize that Hollywood ran the trailer for your favorite movie almost a year to a year and a half before the movie ever came out. They will drop that this, I'm thinking Marvel alone, and I'm not associated with Marvel. Awesome freaking company. The MCU is just they've done an amazing job. I'm still waiting for DC to catch up, right? DC's got amazing TV shows. If you don't watch them on HBO, they got really good TV shows, but they kind of slacking on the movie side. I'm sorry, but Marvel Universe, they've got it down whenever it comes to their movies, but they've also got it down when it comes to their marketing. Remember how bad it was whenever, remember how bad I think it's I can't think of his last, the Hulk. You remember how bad it was when the guy playing the Hulk was accidentally saying stuff and they were just going to fire him? They were going to ban him. They didn't want it to know. You really think that that's what was going on? Or whenever the guy playing Spider-Man went out and started saying stuff and they were like, oh, you can't talk about that stuff. They really wanted them to because now they get publicity for doing it. There's a saying in Hollywood, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Now, I'm sure that saying has changed in the last 4 or 5 years, but previous to the last 4 or 5 years, there's always been a saying in Hollywood, there's no such thing as bad publicity. What that means is whenever you went to the grocery store and you seen that celebrity on the front of that magazine and you were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did that. You're still thinking of that celebrity. You go home and you tell your significant other, your friends, you may even post it online, that celebrity's name, there's a chart. Their names are like stocks, and there's a chart that will keep up with their stock. Okay, and whenever and I mean that literally, their names are like stock. The more their names are worth, the more they're going to get calls. Okay, to come be at a movie, the more money they're going to be worth. So the names are kept up with like the stock market. So the more people that are talking about this celebrity, the more stock they have, even if it's bad, because they're in the news, they're popular, right? So even if it's bad stuff, it can be a good result because you can get a new audience. If you accidentally say something, people say all the time, "Oh, I didn't mean to say that," but it's how you believe. And you're scared that the way you believe might actually cause people not to like you. And that's okay, because if you're true to you, then the people that don't like you will go away. The people that don't like you will go away. And the people that agree with you and do like you, you'll get a more abundance in. Okay? Now, again, we kind of got off track, but we were talking about your gamer nucleus being the center. Now, all of your social media networks are pointing to your gamer nucleus, and there's a reason, because your gamer nucleus allows people to decide where they want to go see you and if they want to go see you, right? So your website is an extremely large part of your success. Now, you can go just build a website. Now, trust me, go out there, build you a website. Go pay somebody to build you a website. It's just going to be a website. Okay? The way I have designed the gamer nucleus, I've been building websites for 15 years. The way I designed the gamer nucleus was in functionality to work the best for a gamer and their audience. Okay? I give them everything they need right there on the top of the fold, is what we used to call that back in the newspaper days. That means the first thing they see has everything they need to decide whether or not they want to follow you. Now, below that, you can put extra stuff. We have extra stuff down below that. They can scroll down and see all kinds of stuff down here. Okay, if you're an artist, this is where you'd have your art. If you've got other programs, this is where you'd have them. If you got other videos you want to put out, this is where we have them. We have several videos up here that they can go watch and see if they like, not just your most recent stream, but maybe your bloopers, your maybe some awesome finishers. I mean, you decide what videos you want here. We just show you how to put them there, okay? Now, the reason this is the center of your universe is because if someone's accidentally on YouTube and they stumble across you, but they don't really get on YouTube that often, right? They don't surf YouTube. They stay on TikTok. Okay? If they come across you on YouTube and they click your nucleus, they're going to come here where they can find out, oh crap, he's on TikTok. I got this. I like him. I'm going to follow her on TikTok, right? And they follow you on TikTok or Twitch or Twitter. You know, we talked about that. It's that they get to choose the platform. And that by itself is a great way for you to grow your audience and get them to interact with you on more than one platform. You find them on Facebook, you get them to your nucleus, they go to Twitter or they go to Twitch, and now this same person is interacting on multiple networks. Okay, and TikTok and YouTube and Facebook don't know that it's the same person. So if you're getting stars from Facebook and you're getting donations at here and you're getting subscriptions here from the same person, then that one person can end up being multiple streams of income. And even if they couldn't be multiple streams of income because maybe they can't afford to pay you here, pay you here, and pay you here, what happens is now they'll donate stars to you over here, or they'll donate money to you, or they'll buy you some gifts over here. And then from your nucleus, they'll go buy that headset they wanted. Okay, gamers, I hope this was informative. This is about a 30-minute class today. We did talk about why you needed a website and turn that into a gamer nucleus. Tomorrow, we'll have another video on more in-depth things you can do to make a little money. And remember, we're not talking about making money right now. We're talking about the long game. Once we get all these things in place, the machine will turn on. But first, you got to understand each piece of the mechanism, okay? Gamers, thank you so much for joining us. Remember to follow. Remember to make sure you get notifications for when I come live. And please, we're trying to grow just like you are. Make sure to share it with your friends and say, hey, if you want to know how to make money as a gamer, check out Gamefiili on Twitch. Gamers, gamefilli.com, gamefilli.gg, gamefilli.academy. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.